And so the project begins. I'm going to start cleaning this pool. This will be my most work as far as getting the pool back in order. This will take me a little time to really get all the debris out of this pool. But I enjoy it because I go around and I swim around and pick up all the debris with my little net. And it's all down here in the bottom. So it's pretty good. And let's see if I can go down without getting the phone. Oh. So you get big scoops here. Big scoops. So that's what I do. And then once I get this thing cleaned up, I'll definitely do some laps, which I just love the water. Hey, I'm a Pisces, so I wonder why I love the water. I grew up around the water. I love the water. Now, there's a huge hit, everybody. Yeah, how about that, huh? I dropped my phone in the water. But this is what I do now. This takes a while to get all this debris, and the pups are over there playing. But yeah, this takes some time to get this pool cleaned up. But I will definitely get it cleaned up. I've done it so many years. It just takes a little time. And I never cover it. I didn't even winterize it. So here we're going to do another scoop. Let's see how much you got this one here. Not too shabby. You want some cereal? Add some milk to it. And there's your old gypsy hanging out in the rough. Being gypsy, baby. Yeah, so beautiful afternoon, and the pool is now okay. I've gone into up to my neck, and it's not bad at all. So I'm enjoying this, and I just love my pool. Definitely a great outlet for me, especially when it's really hot out. It's just so great to get in this and do laps. I mean, this pool sometimes gets like a sauna. In the summer, if we have enough sun, it's hot. It's borderline not even cold. Sometimes you have to just run water in the pool with the water hose just to kind of get cooled down. But I'm really glad the dogs aren't trying to jump in or get in a pool, because that would be a total drag. That would drive me nuts. So they're figuring it all out. Unlike other things. So it's the evening. Here's little buggies here. There, that guy right there. Get him out of here. So what type of bug? What type of thing is that damn thing? It's in a chlorinated pool too. So how does that thing acclimate to a chlorinated pool? But the chlorine's a little light right now. So you can see the big dark cloud. That's where I know where to scoop. Scoop it all up. And I try to go one direction to create like a whirlpool, where this kind of then gets all debris kind of in the middle of the pool again. And I'm wearing my Crocs just because I don't feel like stepping on something I don't know what's in here and injuring my foot. I've found frogs in here, a bird in here, a mouse in here. So I definitely have found creatures in the pool as I'm cleaning it up. So let's see here. Awesome. Just got to do this. It's all you do all day. Just go around, start skimming the top. And I'm amazed that this cheap ass skimmer that came with the pool set still even lasted, because typically when you expose these things to chlorine, typically it's inevitable. They just dry out and off season and they just rip. And there's Princey Boy, just happy as can be with the pack. Now, one nice thing about my neighborhood, all the people with horses have moved away. So we used to have quite a few horses in this neighborhood. And oh man, there were some big ass horse flies that show up. Now, I can't say that the horse flies won't show up here and there, but man, my good friend Bill Mercedes, who was classic, this is back in the 70s when I lived in Jersey. His family had an above ground pool just like this, and they had horses on their property, and it wasn't a big piece of property, and oh my gosh, it was classic. He and his sister had horse fly bites on his body. He was just tore up. So I went over to his pool one day. My dad built a pool for us in the backyard of our home, but I went over to his house one day, and oh my gosh, man, I was like, no way, man. I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna stay in this pool with you. There's horse flies already jumping all over me. He's like, it doesn't hurt you that much. I'm like, I'll pass on living with the horseflies in the pool, man. I mean, both he and his sister just had red bites all over their body. Everybody has their uniqueness, don't they? I don't know if I ever told anybody the streaking story of my buddy Bill. I'm sure I have. If I haven't, that's a hell of a story. I mean, convincing my friend to streak at night in his white socks and a mask over his face in my own backyard neighborhood. Wow. I am making progress even with a ripped net. Wow, I'm very impressed. I've gotten a lot of this debris out of this. I'm going to be able to start doing some laps here shortly. I was thinking, this is my third Walmart pool I've owned since like 2000, I believe 2011. So I've had Walmart pools now for like 14 years. And I was so thinking when Julia, oh my gosh, Julia had been 7 years old when I got the first pool, and she was so excited about me putting this pool up. And her favorite thing was, you're it. So, and she always wanted to chase me in the pool. And oh my gosh, it about drove me nuts because she wanted to play tag in the pool. And so, and we did, just to entertain her. And she just wouldn't give up, man. I mean, I think I said to her at one point, you bratty little girl. And she actually started crying. And I think that she went inside the house later and told my wife I called her a bratty little kid. But I mean, it was just a point like, man, I just want to relax in the pool. So every time we're in the pool, it was not about relaxing. It was about playing tag. You're it. So for the most part, I was always, and that's the thing, you have a kid. If you have a kid that's active, they're going to always want to be playing something with you. So, but here we are. The pool really is cleaning up. The bottom, not so much. It still has a little bit of work to do. But there's no doubt in my mind, I get a newer net. I got to get a better net. But I really can get this thing really in good shape. And, like I said, I'm going to start doing some laps here. I forgot to put my nice big boombox speaker out here. And, so there you go, everybody. What do you think, huh? It's greenish, but, I'm not worried about that. I'm going to put some shock in it, shock treatment, and I'll check the chlorine on it. And I bet you here, before the week's end, this thing's looking pretty crystal clear and crystal blue. And, you know, some about pools, we don't ever think about, when you have a pool, you want it to be clear because, especially public pools, but even your own backyard pool, if you have a child that was to drown, you know, how would you know? That's why pools are crystal clear. You have to see who's in the pool. And there's many times Julia used to go underwater, and Julia could hold her breath down there in Florida and go back and forth. I mean, it was incredible. That was like back in 2016, I think, or 17. And she could hold her breath and go back and forth underwater without coming up. She had incredible capability of doing that. Sometimes she'd get in this pool here with me, and I'd start wondering, where the hell is she? And as a parent, you start thinking, oh, what's going on? So, all right. I think I'm going to take some laps now to get some of my exercise in. I haven't eaten anything today. I am still on the page that I haven't eaten anything today. And so I'm going to do now, I'm going to take off my glasses, take off my hat, and I'm going to do some laps to get some exercise here. And that's what I'm doing next, everybody. Dogs, thank God, they're all behaving really well and hanging out. Oh, and the dogs are up to something. They're over there in the woods. There's Princey Boy. There's Gypsy. There's Diesel. Pool's great. I mean, wow. What a great, nice, relaxing exercise. You know, it's crazy. My left knee, definitely swimming. I'm feeling that injury from me falling out of that RV. So, for me, it's healing. It's been a lot worse. And, but it's just incredible how you got to get back into shape. I mean, I used to do like 500 strokes Right now I'm up to about 300, which ain't bad, but definitely need to get back into the cardio. As you get older in life, and it's so hard, and it's very hard to stay motivated, to really stay active. And it's dangerous because it's so easy just to sit down. And that's something I'm just so don't want to do, because I just think it's not good. You know, as you get older, the focal point is sitting down and eating. It's like everything revolves around eating. Yeah, it's just so many people, all they focus on is going somewhere to eat something. And I don't need that. I lost a lot of weight years ago, and the way I lost the weight was I focused on don't eat. Just focus on don't eat. If you can do that, don't focus on what you eat. Just focus on don't eat. I mean, I lost like 80 pounds. I went from being like 270, 275 down to like, I think I got to like 185, 188 or something like that. I was back into my high school clothes. That was back when I thought I was going to have diabetes. That's back when I went to the doctor and I didn't tell him I had to pee every 20, 30 minutes. If you have to go to the bathroom a lot, especially urinating, that's a huge indication that your sugars are unbalanced and you're probably going to have diabetes. So that's what I just started noticing back in 2010. I was like, always had to go to the bathroom, go to pee. And it was so bad. It was embarrassing because I had to pee like all the time. And so I went to get my physical. And I never told the doctor when I got my physical what's going on, just to see if they picked it up on doing their blood work for me. And I've told this story before on my channel, but sure enough, 2 days later, the doctor's office called me and said, you have to come see us, ASAP. I'm like, why? And they said, we can't tell you over the phone. So then I'm thinking, oh my God, I got cancer. So I went to see my doctor, and he said, you're going to have diabetes. I said, really? And I said, well, how do I not have diabetes? He said, lose weight. And when I heard that out of his mouth, I got in a huge... See, my mother, or I should say my father's mother, died from diabetes. So it's in the genes in my family. And I'm technically pre-diabetic because I take metformin. So hopefully our conversation is, as you get older in life, the more you sit around, the more you eat, you definitely have the higher chance of, and some people, believe it or not, have diabetes that are you'd never know because they're thin and it's just their chemical makeup of their body. So look at Prince. He's playing with Gypsy, and as far as I know, that the snapping turtle's way down there at the end. Now earlier I got a pool. Gypsy and Rebel went down right in that area, and I started yelling at them, and they did come back. So I'm definitely keeping an eye on them on that. Yeah, they're down there in the creek, and I have my hearing aids off. So everything for me right now is I have my hearing aids off, so I can't hear a damn thing. It's even worse. But I can see the bushes moving. But I'm really impressed with how my pool was really cleaned up this quickly. That's pretty cool. It's been a good day. It's been a good Mother's Day for me. Gotten a lot accomplished. Got a lot of video, so at some point I'm going to start uploading videos. Only made a few short videos I published, but I got a lot more video than that coming your way. Once I get out of the pool and decide to focus on that. It's so funny, they're down there in the bushes. The bushes are all moving around. They're up to something. Playing in the creek. And there goes Rebel. He seems to know where they are better than me. There's Diesel. And there's Prince. And there's Gypsy. They're all over there now. It's funny how kind of Prince and Gypsy kind of hang together. And then kind of Rebel and Diesel. They're definitely kind of acclimated to each. And there goes Rebel down near the creek. Now, who knows? That snapping turtle He could have possibly moved up into that creek. I have no idea. They just love. There he goes. There goes Rebel down in the creek. Years ago, I used to always weed whack and cut that area so you could have a clear view. I mean, I did. I was religious about that whole area was not overgrown. I always had trees over in this area, but I just kind of got sick of it's just so much work, man. I just get to the point, it's like, it just doesn't end. And with me being gone a lot these last many years, I just never, I definitely let it go. All right, so Gypsy and Prince are up here. Diesel and Rubber are down there. And I got to get my laundry finished up. And the question is, what do I have to eat at the end of the day? And I brought my iced coffee out here thinking that was my cold beer. So I had a little bit of that and that's it. Yep, and I use this pool a lot. Julia has kind of got older. She didn't get into it as much. So she kind of used it, but it wasn't like me. I use this thing all the time. So kind of she got older, kind of the flair of jumping. It was always too cold. It is chilly, but I don't care. So she like, brr, this pool is freezing. She got more into the sun tanning side of it than the swimming part of it. And the Crocs, what's so cool is I just let the Crocs float around. Now, if I took those and put them outside of the pool, these dogs would be eating them. I was thinking earlier, I should take those water hose, throw it in the barn at nighttime so they can chew on that damn stuff. Not that it's good for them, but just so they don't tear up everything else. Albert, one of my subscribers, he said he had the exact same thing happen to him. The Sam's Club dog bed, his dogs destroyed and ate his as well. Wonder what materials in that makes the dog smell it. Looks like cotton candy that wants to make him eat it. That's interesting. I wonder how many people. It'd be interesting to find out to people like, oh yeah, I buy those Sam's Club cheap ass dog beds, and my dog eats the damn thing and destroys it. I don't know where Gypsy and Prince have gone off to. And the poodles, they're all just content over there. The deck, nice and bright and clear and white. I'm gonna go out and buy a bunch of new cushions for it and make it look pretty. Uh-oh. That ain't good. Come on back up here. No. Hey! Come on back. Come on back up here. Go this way. Come here. Come on back up here. Come on. Come here. Looky here. Come on. Come on. Come on back up this way. Come on. Come on, pups. Come on, babies. Come on. I'm going to get out of the pool because I've had enough pool time here, everybody. And these guys here, gotta keep an eye on them with that damn snapping turtle. That's for damn sure. Good old Gypsy. She has that damn collar all the damn time. Tell you what, getting off that ladder, that's brutal. Getting off that ladder is just, wow. That thing's dangerous. I mean, wow. That's all I can say. Yeah, that's about adventures with the fans on now. It's like, brr, brr. I gotta download a bunch of videos. That's your damn sure. But where are the dogs? Stay up here, pups. All right.